So this is my friend Emily Carrion, and I wanted Emily to talk to us today about how she uses this incredible hack to take those conversations where someone says that they want to pick your brain or have a mentorship call. And Emily has shown me how to take it one step further, and I want to share this with you guys. So, Emily, thanks for joining me. Would you mind introducing yourself a little bit?
Sure, Jana. My name is Emily Carrion. I'm currently the CMO at Rubica Cybersecurity. I'm a startup veteran, and super happy to be here.
We have talked a lot about mentorship, and we talk about both being a mentor and having mentees, and that is something we both completely love. And then there's also these conversations that people just want to chat about, and they just want to come chat with you and learn about being a CMO or working in startups or just advancing your career. I think we both get these questions a lot. So the thing that struck me about what you do is you talk about taking these conversations and then maybe using what comes of that, like literally the kind of the cool things that you say that maybe you don't even know, but you just say in the course of a good conversation, and you do something with it.
Yeah, so I get a lot of energy from talking to people, and I do get asked if people can pick my brain all the time. And so what I started doing is recording the conversation, because someone will ask a question in a slightly different way, or I'll come up with a different answer in a slightly different way. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait, I'm doing a lot of these. How do I get leverage out of this conversation? And so I was like, well, at some point I want to write a book, or if I get asked the same question 6 times or even twice, I should turn that into a blog post or something else. So this is kind of scrappy, but I'll be literally like having a conversation on like speakerphone and recording it and my free app, like voice memo app on my other phone. And then I can transcribe that, and it is way easier for me to edit the transcript than it is to start from scratch. So I've turned them into blog posts or LinkedIn posts, and then eventually I can use these as chapters of a book.
I love it. And that, I think, is what it clicked for me was a couple things. One is you are realizing that maybe there's a theme that you keep talking to people about. And then, so for one thing, you're going to want to share that wider, right? If multiple people have asked about it, then that means there's a lot more people out there that could use that information. So might as well share it. And then also sometimes I think when you're on a roll, good stuff just comes out and you don't even know it. Like you don't even know that you said it or thought of it, or that conversation was so good, it sparked it. Right?
Totally. Absolutely right. There's that like melding of the minds where 2 becomes 4 or 5. And if you can capture that, like I can't write fast enough to take notes, but if I can just record it and then even use it or don't use it, or like use snippets of it, it just gives me that option for later.
Yeah. And one hack for you. So I love your Scrappy version, right? Scrappy to me, that's like the minimum viable product that just makes me so happy. The other version of this is if you're on Zoom, if you're on, I think, Teams, things like this. So we're recording this call today. I'm recording this, and then I'm going to get the recording of this call, but I'm also going to get a transcript of this call. And then I'm going to look through it. And I'm going to pick out the nuggets, and then I take those nuggets and I'm going to probably put them on LinkedIn, something like that, because this is the most efficient. We've been at this for maybe 11 minutes max since we got on the phone, and we're going to have something to share.
We're going to have like 10 things to share. I mean, that's the beauty of like leverage, momentum. You get to use all the nuggets. So I will be shifting to an even more free version of this. So I love it. Thanks for teaching me something, Jana.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, see, 2 minds become like 15. It's good.
Love it.
All right. Well, Emily, thank you so much for sharing. And you guys, do you have any cool hacks to do something like this too? Tell me. We want to know. 2 becomes 15 becomes a million. Thanks, Emily.
Love it.